What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today we got a market talk video. Bo Jackson coming out really crashed the market, so we're gonna go ahead and show you guys how much Bo is going for and how that affected running backs and every other position with the new 10-year promo that came out. So let's go 90, 91 I believe, and running backs. We're just gonna type in Bo just because it's probably faster, to be honest. And as you see right now, he's going for $2.2 million on PS4. It's a ridiculous price, but look how his speed is 90, 89 excel, 89 carrying, 91 truck. He only has 58 catching, so he's really not going to be your catching back third down. The problem is, you still want him out there for third down just because you're gonna, if it's a 3rd and 2, you want to be able to run the ball up the middle. So that's something that I definitely got to change in my lineup right now. I have Saquon in that position, but it definitely makes it look like I'm passing the ball, so I kind of like it when you don't have your star running back there. Anyways, though, back to the market talk. As we can see, if we go to, let's go to the rest of the running backs and see how that's affecting all the prices, and it's affecting the prices across the board because, as you see, Gurley's still going for $349. You know, he is a 90 overall, so he's going to go for a lot. Christian McCaffrey is a limited time card, but obviously he's going for basically a $1.2 million less than Bo Jackson, so it does make a big difference. But as we trickle down the overalls, we'll see Clint Portis is only going for $170. Marcus Allen's now going for $170. As you can see, Clint Portis has still got pretty good stats with the 86 speed. But because everyone wants that Bo Jackson, all these players are going to drop in price. Deuce McAllister's down to $218. This is because obviously these players are going to continue to go down in price because people just want these. As you see, like this 86 Zeke, only 86 Zeke is only $62,000 now. I mean, that's a huge price drop, and especially the core elites and the legends and things like that, the flashbacks, they don't really drop that much just because of the fact that people aren't necessarily looking for flashbacks all the time. I mean, Todd Gurley, $86,000 now for an 87 overall. Let's move down to the 84, 85s and look at the prices. I mean, the Phillip Lindsay's, these were going for $40,000 just a little bit ago, just a couple days ago. So now you see the 84s are going for $30,000. I literally just sold Christian McCaffrey yesterday for about $37,000. So I'm really glad I just sold him because I would have lost like $7K on him, if not more. As you see, these prices are dropping a lot on all these positions, and it doesn't just affect the running back position. That's the most important thing about this, is this is a great time to now buy cards. I mean, look at these 84, $29,000 for John Elway, $31,000 for Drew Brees. This is really going to help out, especially in the training category. Now you can get training for super cheap. I wish I would have waited a couple days. I would have saved a lot of coins on it. Obviously, there is some cards that are going to go for a lot. But Patrick Mahomes, he was going for about 160 to 180. Now he's going for 120. And the reason is because Steve Young, but also it's because people are getting ready for the new cards that come out, right? So it's really going to come to, it's really about these sets. Let's go to the sets, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But it's the Madden Ultimate Team Completion set. You get every position, right? So halfback, quarterback, offensive line, wide receiver, tight end, corner, safety, linebacker. So we'll go ahead and show you guys why that is. And imagine if you get the safety and you have Pat Tillman, that's 2 great safeties. You really don't even need anything else at that point. So let's go back to the auction house, and I'll show you guys that it's really all positions. Let's go back to quarterbacks because I didn't show you guys the higher overall quarterbacks. So as you see, quarterbacks, it's still going to be decently high. For some of them, Tom Brady only 125. He's went down in price. If we go to the 90s, Steve Young is still a pretty good amount of coins. John Elway's 238. Mahomes is 320. So he hasn't moved too much just because the quarterback obviously hasn't been announced. Steve Young's 480. But expect, as these cards are announced every week, that they're going to go down in price. So let's say there's a safety that you guys really want. Let's use Ken Houston for an example. He's a strong safety, I believe. Is he not a strong safety? Is he a free safety? Or is he 89? Ken Houston an 89? Ken Houston's an 89, right? So let's use him for example. He's 197 right now. If they get announced next week and a safety comes out in the game, guaranteed Ken Houston's going to go down in price. So Ken Houston's actually a card that I want to upgrade right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until that new card comes out, because even if I do want to pick him up, he's going to go down in price a lot. And same thing for every position. So you're definitely going to want to wait on certain positions. So let's go ahead and look at my lineup, and then I'll use some for instances on what you're going to want to wait on. Just because obviously, you know, you're going to get a lot of price back depending on these cards. And also, this is a good time to sell cards, guys. So let's say, for instance, as you can see, I have Bo Jackson. I still need to upgrade him a little bit. For any position, right? Let's use my defense, because my defense doesn't have some upgrading it still needs to do. I still need to upgrade on Lawrence Taylor, and I still need to upgrade on Ken Houston. But now that I know that every week they're going to be coming out with either a linebacker or a lineman or whatever they're going to come out with, I'm not going to spend on these upgrades yet. You know, even if I look at my defensive end, right, I have Khalil Mack. I might sell Khalil Mack's elite card. I'm thinking about downgrading him. And then, you know, right here I would get 2 training. And then if I downgraded him, I would get the core elite. And let's see how much he's going for. So I would lose a little bit of coins, but it might be worth it to do it before next Friday, right? Because if that new lineman DN comes out, it says defensive lineman, and we don't know. The day before, it might leak. So that might be good. Hopefully Mutt Leaks on Twitter will have it for us. And if they do go ahead and leak the price, or the player, I'm sorry, then we know right away I'm going to sell that Khalil Mack. And before, you know, the price drops like crazy on him, even though he is an outside backer, personally I use him as a DN. But if there is a new lineman, it kind of works out for me, because if a new lineman comes out, I could sell Khalil Mack. He probably won't drop too much in price because he is a backer, but I will be able to get that new DN and get my money back. So let's go look at Khalil Mack right here. 88 to 89, left outside linebacker. And he probably did drop in price, to be honest, because the Ted Hendricks is out. Yeah, he's already going for 185. I bought him for like 200,000. So I might want to sell him and get my money back, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of Khalil Mack. I know I did buy X Factors on him, so it's kind of debate. I don't know if I want to keep him or not. That's really going to be a debate if I want to. I know he's out of position, so that sometimes messes it up. But that's what you guys really want to focus on. Go to your team and look at what players you want to upgrade and pay attention to them, right? So if you want a tight end and you need a tight end, or you need a receiver, or whatever you need, wait for, let's say I want Marvin Harrison, right? I'm not going to go and buy Marvin Harrison right now and buy his card. I'm going to wait till that new receiver comes out. Especially if you're a budget player, guys. This is for people that are especially like budget, no money spent players. Obviously, if you have a million coins, you can buy whoever you want. But let's say Marvin Harrison, for instance. He's a good card. Oh, went to the wrong store. But let's go to the store and look at Marvin Harrison. He's a good card. It's definitely someone I've debated picking up that I want to pick up. But if we look at the receivers, and I believe he's an 88 or an 89 overall, or is he a 90? Is he a 90? He might be a 90. No, he's not a 90, so he must be 88 or 89. So if we go ahead and find him, he's got to be somewhere on here. He's 89, so he's going 170 right now. He's still one of the better cards in the game. 89 speed, 85 catching, good route running, only 78 catching traffic, but he's really going to be an over the top of the defense player. But the thing that Marvin Harrison really is going to be good for is he's probably going to get Ultimate Legend later in the year, but his price is going to drop. Prices are going to continue to drop for all these players as their positions are announced. So please, guys, pay attention to that. What you're going to want to do is set up your lineup weeks in advance. Obviously, this is a 10-week promo, guys. So we're going to want to set up the lineup 10 weeks in advance, because you're also going to get one of these players for free at the end. I believe you're going to get one of them free. So let's say I wanted Bo Jackson, right? I can get him all the way without getting his limited time card. I can get 890 and then another 710. And he still has 89 speed, 86 carrying, 88 trucking. He's going to have really good stats as it is. And then at the end of the promo, you're going to get to choose one of these players. So if I wanted to get Bo Jackson, I can get his limited time card right here for free. it's going to be an NAT limited time legend card. So you're going to get one of them for free. So whether it's a DN, whatever it is, just be wary, guys. Every Friday when the new card's coming out, be very quick if you want your player, if you want to sell a certain player. You know, like like I said, if I want a new DN and a new left end comes out that I really, really want, that's going to be that limited time, and I'm like, okay, I really want that power up, then right away I need to sell Khalil Mack, get my coins back. That way I can, you know, move it up and use the coins on a different player, and it'll just be better overall because you're going to get a lot worth from these players. Whether it's a safety, you want to get the most coins and save the most coins possible. The market's going to continue to crash per position. Like I said, it's already crashing, but it's going to crash even more on certain players when, you know, the promo does in fact come out. So just keep that in mind, guys, and leave a like on the video if you guys did like this market talk video. Let me know down below which players you guys think are going to be coming out for this promo in the future, and subscribe if you guys want to see more Madden content like this. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.